Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and as you saw in the thumbnail, we are doing another perfume haul. But this one's quite unique and inspired by, we're going to talk a lot about what inspired by means. This haul was inspired by our friend here, JG, who let me know that the Alt Perfumes had an inspired by fragrance for the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I had mentioned, I think in a video that was one that, or maybe I made a comment on someone else's video that was one of my like bougiest, like, if someone gave me $500 and I just had no bills, like for some reason I would find myself buying that, and I want it, but I don't need it. And again, I'm one of those like little squirrels, like I can spend that amount of money on body sprays, but on one really amazing high-end experience, I just haven't yet pulled the trigger on, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I did unbox them and I just want to make sure everything wasn't broken, everything's good to go. They all come in a box like this. And what Alt is, it's a website you can go to. I'll link it down below. It is an inspired by perfume site. So we've been seeing that a lot lately. There's a lot of different kinds of companies coming out with some of these really high-end luxury brands and those niche brands of perfumes, like eau de perfumes, and those niche scents that maybe some of us just cannot seem to want to spend the amount for. I'm sure that experience itself is pretty cool, but this is also an alternative for those of us that want beauty on a budget or dupe scents for a dope price, right? So we're going to talk about the three I chose. The reason I chose three, so I did originally just put the Cherry Smash, which is the inspired by fragrance to the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and then they offered me $10 off a second fragrance, and I was like, okay. And then if I bought a third fragrance, I pretty much got another 15 off with the shipping and the 15%. So I got all three of these for a very, very good price. But yeah, go check it out. I signed up for the email and then I got a coupon in my email. So if you are interested in some of the perfumes that they have there, I can't yet speak to the lasting power or if they really are true inspired by fragrances, because I do not own, well, I have tried one of the three. So I can tell you from a sample, but I have not owned these fragrances and like really gotten to know them. But these are fragrances that I was super interested in. So I wrote down the notes because I'm old school like that and I film with my phone. So I'm gonna let you know what perfume they are inspired by, as well as the notes, and then, you know, just my first impressions, because again, I can't really speak to anything beyond that. I'm just unboxing them with you guys today. So all the boxes are the same. I just took them out of the boxes so I knew what I was working with, because I didn't know until I opened them. So we're going to start with the one I ordered first and the one that my friend here, JG, wanted to hear about. So this is Alt Cherry Smash number 12. And the sprayer this comes off. So mine's a little wet, but I feel like it might have just, the teensiest bit came unscrewed because it actually screws down into there. So they probably just make these as you order. And then you just get a sticker on the top and nothing else, or sticker on the front, nothing else. And just basically tells you what it is. So we're going to do a spray test on each arm, and one arm's going to get a little bit more than the other. And we're going to let it dry down, because again, when you first smell it, it's going to dry down on your skin completely different. So you got to give it just a second. And this is inspired by Lost Cherry by the Tom Ford, Tom Ford. If you're watching this, you know what Tom Ford is. Described as a journey to the once forbidden, a contrasting scent that reveals a tempting dichotomy of playful candy-like gleam on the outside. What an interesting description. Notes of ripe cherry and bitter almond. So this is going to be, to me, mature, fruity, with a little bit of like a earthy nut scent. Yeah, so I really enjoy the cherry. The cherry is your top note. It's very ripe, and it's not bright. It's not juicy. It definitely has another note. It kind of smells like there's a little bit of a vanilla, and then the almond, kind of like your base. And I'm not sure what bitter almond is. If anybody knows, let me know down below. But I feel like, sorry about that, I got a call. I feel like the bitter must just cut it down, so it's really your base. I can't really like determine that it's an almond, if you know what I'm saying. I just know that there's something kind of earthy and like a nut that I can smell. I do like it. I'm not quite sure. And again, I'm going to do some follow-up videos, not all of my perfumes, because it'd be like a 45-minute video, but you might have already seen one at this point. And then Because again, I'm just filming a bunch and then I put them out when I can, get them edited and all the things. You're going to see a video where I do try to pair some fragrance mists, might not be just Bath & Body, with some of my fragrances so you can know how I do the pairing and what complements each other. So that's the first one. And so far, so good. Next up, we're going to talk about the Fireside Marshmallow. This is one that I have had a sample of. This is inspired by the fireplace, by the fireplace, which is a replica perfume. Replica perfumes have always been on my list. I love them. I get samples whenever I can, but I've never, and I think I've had one travel size in Beach Walk, but I've used that up and it's been long gone. So this is inspired by that perfume, by the Fireside, and I liked that perfume. When I got a sample set for Christmas like last year, I really did enjoy this one. So I was like, let's see if it, if it brings back a scent memory. Because again, I don't have it to compare, but I have used it. So again, same bottle, same kind of like sticker label. And then altfragrances.com. It's all of the information that you get. So it's kind of basic, but it's kind of okay because I like a nice simple thing that I can put on my dresser. So this is, let's spray. Ooh, it comes out a lot. So you're only gonna want to do like 1 or 2 sprays. That's a powerful sprayer. It's described as warm, cozy, and unique, perfect for cold winter's eve. Warm clove, orange flower, and vanilla. And it says on the website, if you're a fan of the popular candle, which I am, then you will fall in love with this seasonal masterpiece. So I bought this to set aside for fall because I feel like I'm going to absolutely love wearing this in the fall and the winter months. Not a summer scent. Now, I would definitely say I can rock this Cherry Smash in the summer. Not that they're seasonal specific, but I feel like I can wear that right now as well as in the fall. But this really is telling me fall. Giving me straight up fall vibes. And so what I smell is equal parts of the vanilla and the smoke note. So that smoke note makes it very woodsy. I'm smelling like a fire. It's very warm. It's kind of spicy a little bit. I'm smelling like a spice. And then the vanilla is not quite like gooey marshmallow, but it's quite sponge sugar. So it's not cotton candy, but it's got a definite high sugar note to it. So maybe like a vanilla bean. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. And I kind of knew I would as long as it smelled pretty similar. So again, I can't speak to the longevity, but I really do like this one. And that one I felt pretty comfortable buying. And so this was my complete blind buy, meaning I had no idea. It just sounded like something I might like. So this is Girl Gone Wild, number 88. And it is inspired by Girl Gone Bad, which is a Kilian perfume. And I have always wanted to try Kilian as a brand that just is a little edgy and, Spency edgy. I think I just made up a new word. But, so we're going to give this a spray. I think, I'm trying to say one's stronger than the other. I'm going to spray it on the inside of this arm because I definitely know what this is, so I will be able to tell the difference. And so let's put the cap back on. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, you guys, I could smell it right away. It's described as an ode to femininity. Did I do that right? Femininity with notes of white flower, warm amber, and wood. And I really like it. And I would not think that I would love it, but it's not a strong floral. I definitely do get the white floral though. It's light and delicate. Oh. Sorry guys, the dog saw peopling outside like I always say. So back to this. So we're on the Girls Gone Wild. I'm gonna have to edit out a whole bunch of barking, but oh my goodness, it's so delicate. It's so feminine. I love it. It's got a nice clean white floral, light floral. Maybe I like the amber too, but it's very light. It's barely any, it's not a strong amber note. And then the woodsy, I think just makes it not so boom floral. There's no powdery note in here. I really find that one to be quite interesting. So on cold, we're gonna rank these like I did in my fragrance net video. And then again, I'm gonna bring these back in future videos. It might hit a favorites and fails. It might be in that complementing scent so that you guys can know if you purchase some of these, what would work with your Bath and Body Works stuff. So we're gonna rank. So number 3 is gonna be Fireside Marshmallow, only because I've had it before and I really feel like this is a fall scent and I wanna smell something more summery. And then I'm gonna go with this one. It is interesting and it surprised me, but I do love fruity a little bit more than floral. So this is light and delicate, and like I said, ode to femininity. I didn't even know what that meant. I'm not even sure if I'm still saying that right, but I like it a lot, and it's gonna work with so many things. I can already kind of think of a few that I can pair that with. But the reason for this haul, I'm so glad to have, even if it's just inspired by this Cherry Smash. I really like it. It's not a strong fruit. It's very subtle, and I think as it's drying down, I'm liking it even more. Yeah, it's just like it's like a delicate sweet with a little bit of like that earthy note with that, you know, the nut kind of gives it something to just make a base with, and I feel like neither one are stronger than the other. So that's a really good one. So if you're interested at all in that scent, maybe give this a try. I think you can get a smaller bottle. These are all the 2 ounce, I believe. And my first one was $39 and my second one was $29. And then I got like a 15% off of all. But you can get a smaller one than that. So you can get the 1 ounce for $29. And I don't know what deals they're going to give you at that point. But I'm really happy to add these to my collection. And again, for these 3 perfumes, it came out to less than $60. So I wouldn't have been able to get even a small sample of any of these for that price. You guys know if you buy perfumes. And now I have so many more to play with for my collection. So I'm really happy with this purchase, and I will bring you more information. Some people aren't into inspired by fragrances, and that is totally fine. Like I said, I go to TJ Maxx to try to find some of these perfumes because I do want to pay, as you know, I don't want to say cheaply, but make it affordable for me. It's got to be affordable for me. And so, you know, I just really rarely, I'll save up points sometimes and get a perfume at Ulta. So just different things like that. But I'm really happy to have these, and I will bring you guys more information on them as soon as I've, you know, reviewed them a little bit more. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in a video tomorrow. Please leave me a comment down below if you have tried Alt, because I'm really interested to talk with you guys about it. So thank you. Bye.